Hey everyone, this is Dr. Patrick Graham, and I just wanted to share something with you that I think will just reduce your anxiety. I'm coming back to you.
Welcome to Managing Stress, Anxiety, and Depression, MSAD Podcast, a production of Critical Mental Health. You're listening to Dr. Patrick Graham, who specializes in trauma healing and expresses a love for mental health management. Join us as we explore expert interviews, personal testimonials, and evidence-based discussions that empower you to take control of your mental health journey. Whether you're experiencing challenges with cognitive health or simply passionate about mental wellness, there's something here for everyone. Let's get started.
So, everyone, we're coming together right now because I wanted to share something with you that I think is just like absolutely amazing. This thing is called tapping. Okay, it's called tapping. And many of us have been through this before, but we don't even recognize that we're really we're really doing it. So, what is it? What is it? You ever sat down and you were going through something and you just decided that, for example, you'll be tapping your pencil. You'll be tapping your pencil, or it's not good. Some people chew it, but don't do that. Or you tap your forehead or your eyebrows, etc. This is called tapping, right? But what do we really call it here? We call it the emotional freedom technique. That's what it is. It's called the EFT, emotional freedom technique. It is a simple mind body practice that can reduce anxiety by calming your nervous system while you focus on stressful thoughts or emotions. And it's always going to happen. There's always going to be stressful thoughts. There's always going to be stressful things going on in your life. So, even as a Christian, you're going to have things that's going to come your way that's negative. And so we have to learn how to deal with that as it comes through. But when your anxiety is high, there's one thing that you could do. You can tap your way out of it, or you can reduce your anxiety by tapping. Tapping, okay? What does it do for you? It down regulates the stress response. So tapping on a specific acupressure point. So it's the face, and let me just tell you, it's the face, the eyebrows, the hands. You could do the hands. You could do the hands. Calm it. What it does, it calms the signal to the brain, and it helps you to shift out of the fight or flight situation, and it puts you into a more regulated state. Okay. It lowers also the physiological arousal. So research shows that tapping, when you tap, it can reduce stress hormones like cortisol, right? It leads to slower breathing, a steadier heart rate, and less muscle tension. Come on, learn to breathe even now. It reduces emotional intensity. All right. So naming the anxiety while tapping also helps the brain reprocess whatever the threat might be, whatever the emotion might be, whatever it is that's going on or that's overwhelming. While you tap away at it, you could even talk to yourself. Yes, it's going to be okay. You tell yourself it's not as bad as it seems. It's not as bad as it seems. You are loved. Patrick Graham, you are loved, right? All right. So whatever it is that you're going through, right? My boss, my supervisor, right? You just kind of tap away. And it's eyebrows. It could be there. It could be right under your eyes, right? It can be your chin area underneath. It could be here, like right under your arm. These are some of the acupressure points that if you just tap away at it. Here's one too, chest. Those who are Christians, I'm a Christian. You can also repeat Bible verses, whatever it may be. You could even sing a song. Um, Not all the way through though, right? Just something that keeps it going. Little feet, be careful where you take me to. Anything for Jesus. Only let me do. Tapping, right? It helps you get through that. So you almost got to name it as you go through. So some of us who are going through grief or going through some type of pain, you say, okay, I know that mom's not here, but I remember her love. I remember what she did for me. Her spirit was good. Tap away, tap away. Find the strength parts that's for you, right? So with practice, better believe it, people report, and I want you to also report that even as you do it, even right now, that you're able to tolerate whatever distress is going on, right, and respond thoughtfully rather than to respond reactively. It works. It works, right? It also helps you to reframe. So many tap in sequences include affirming statements, like I was telling you before, right? That it gently shifts the perspective to self compassion. Yes, it's about you. It's about you. So, what do you feel when you tap? Right. The first thing that you need to do is to try to figure out in your mind. We always say this on MSAD communities. We always say, how stressful am I? 1 to 10, 10 really bad, one, I'm okay, right? So you have to ask yourself, am I at an eight? Because if you tap away, you can move your eight to a four. You can move your 10 to a five, right? Almost down to half. So immediately, right, you feel that sense of calm, that lightness, that relief, right? You want to move it. You're doing it for the reason of moving your anxiety from high to lower, right? Not gone, not gone. Because one thing I'm going to tell you that a bit of anxiety, a bit of stress is good for you, right? So, so here it is. It drops, and then longer term, how this thing helps us out is that as we continue to practice this, we'll have fewer anxiety, fewer anxiety spikes, and faster recovery. So when you used to do this 4 times a day or 5 times a day, you're gonna find yourself doing it only 3 times a day or only 2 times a day. Okay. But what I want you to understand is that this tapping thing, don't throw away your medication. Okay. This is not some type of replacement for therapy. Continue to go to therapy, continue to take your medication, but I want you to know that it works best as a complementary tool alongside evidence-based care. Okay. So what you got to do, number one, is rate your anxiety. Is it a zero? Is it a 10? Right? Then you tap through the common points. Remember your eyebrow, right? The side of the eye, underneath the eye, right? Even your collarbone, right? Under your arm, the top of your head, your chest, right? So while tapping, you say things like, even though I feel anxious right now, I accept myself. I choose calm. And then as you go through it, re-rate your anxiety. Hey, listen, this is Dr. Graham, and all I want you to do is to understand that you could make it through these spikes that come around. Sometimes we don't even know what the spike is. We don't even know why this is happening. But I want you to know that you can find peace in the valley. Is that all right? And if you will, just join me. MSAD Community, msadcommunity.com. This is where we talk about all the stuff because I really want to make sure that we understand that it's normal to have mental health issues. All right, everyone, share this with someone you love, and I'll see you in our community. God bless you.